Is it? Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
That was like the most delayed reaction ever. I'm like,
yeah.
Are you wearing a Big Brother shirt?
No, Black Widow shirt. Have you seen it? You saw it, right?
I have not actually.
Oh, you haven't watched Black Widow yet? Oh. Are you going to watch it in Disney Plus? Is your theaters open?
My theater just opened.
Oh, sweet. Definitely watch it in a theater. Don't pay $30 for it on Disney Plus.
I am seeing it tomorrow. Well, me and Lindsay will watch it for her birthday.
Nice.
And I don't know what to expect, so I'm going in completely blank because
expect the unexpected. It's like Big Brother.
Someone's a Survivor fan.
Or an Amazing Race fan.
So I wonder how many people from your stream are going to come over to this stream.
I guarantee all of them.
They're just going to be like, Ryan, you're live again. Just stop it.
Let me see. Yeah, Walther. Yep. All
right, we got a hey. He missed Shakune, but he came for mine. I'm more important, Ryan.
Wow.
I'm back. You're more Survivor and Amazing Grace. I get it, but it's okay. We're talking Big Brother. Big Brother 20.
You won't know what we're talking about, but it's okay.
Big Brother 27. No, 23.
Wait, hey, 25. If you're just tuning on in here, hit that like button. It really helps the channels, Jay's channel, a lot. So.
Yeah, it does. It helps the channel, and I can eat for the next week.
Yeah.
Food's good. I heard food does the good body good. Okay, so this is going to be very harder than our last year's prediction because last year's prediction, at least those were all stars. We knew their games, we knew their games from their previous seasons. This one is brand new players, so this is going to be a lot harder. But we're still going to have fun. We're going to have fun with it, though.
But we're Big Brother fans. We're super fans, Jay. So maybe we'll do good, but I predict we're going to do terrible this year.
Yeah. We're going to go through all the players, and we're going to talk about our first impressions of them. Like, oh, what did they like? Like, oh, do I like them? Do I dislike them? And then we're going to predict how far they're going to go into the game.
Yeah. And
we're also going to talk about the twist. Well, we can just talk about that now if you want.
Yeah, we can talk about it now.
It's a team season. It's 4 teams, and it's like a casino season, which is interesting. It's like a Vegas kind of thing. There's teams.
I like how the house is ocean themed and casino themed, like you mentioned.
You got Team Jokers, Team Aces, Team Kings, Team Queens. I guarantee you we're going to get some team alliances here going on here. Guaranteed.
There's already alliances going on. There's already this big, massive alliance forming.
And I guarantee there's going to be like one team that's going to be on the bottom every single episode. Every single week. There's going to be a bottom team, and I don't know what team it's going to be, but we're going to have to see.
Yes.
And I think my predictions, yes, I'm going to reach out with the cast. Yes. Saw Kylan was a movie buff. He was a movie buff.
He is a movie buff. We will be talking about Kylan.
So. All right, Larry, let's get to these players. All right, I got to do this link, though. Here we go.
Oh, Daniel's a Big Brother fan. That's awesome.
All right. Whoa.
Hang on. Let me see if it looks good.
Are you controlling it or am I controlling it?
All right, good. They can see it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Are you controlling it? Okay. Cool.
Hang on. Let me see if I am controlling it.
Yeah, you are controlling it.
All right. Okay.
This is too tech savvy for me.
All right. Cool. Yes, I am controlling it. Ooh, I am the BB hacker.
All right. So I'm guessing we're going to start with the first person.
Yeah, we'll just go down the line here. So let's start with Alyssa.
Team Kings, she's on.
Yeah, so she's very attractive right off the bat.
Yes.
By the way. Yes. I have a crush on her already.
Oh, we're going to get a wedding from you two now.
Oh, shit. So Alyssa is 24. She lives in Sarasota, Florida. And she's a swimwear designer. She kind of reminds me of Angela.
Yeah.
She's also a swimwear designer, I think.
She actually looks a lot like her, too.
No, she looks like Jessica Graff, honestly. And she mentioned Jessica Graff's her favorite player.
Jessica's underrated. I like Jessica.
Witty, sarcastic. Yeah. Favorite house guest duos, Jess and Cody from season 19. That's her favorite duo.
Not a Cody fan, but I liked Jess. I liked her as a player.
Yeah. Most excited about, she's excited to play this game. She's watched Big Brother religiously since she was 11. So she's a fan of Big Brother, honestly. Most difficult part would have to suck up to other house guests and may not get along with. She has a hard time putting on a fake face. Favorite past moment on Big Brother was the coup d'etat moment when Jeff used the veto, used the coup d'etat, put Jesse and Natalie up. So her strategy is win the first HOH. She didn't do that.
She did not do that. No, she did not do that.
Her team came in last. Yeah.
What do you think? What do you like about her other than her looks? Do you think she's going to be a good player? Do you think?
I think she is. I think she is. Here's why. She is a fan of the game. That's what I like about her off the bat. She's not going to go into that mindset just because she's the most attractive. I got to get in a showmance. I got to be fame. I got to be popular. She's here to win. She's here to play the game. And I think she could be very smart about that. She knows that she can't go in very hot-headed with, speaking her mind a lot because sometimes that doesn't work for you in the game. I like how she mentioned that. And I think she's going to be good, honestly. She could be good in the physical comps and the social game is what she's focusing on a lot. So
yeah. I agree. I think she's either going to do I think she's going to play big, and that's going to fuck her or do really good for her. I think she's either an early boot or she's a long-lasting player. That's what I think.
You want to hear my prediction for her?
Yes.
Yeah, I have her in the jury. I agree with you. I don't see her in the final three. Again, I think there's going to come that time where she'll open her mouth at the wrong time, and then she'll be known as a threat, and they'll get her out. So, yeah, I have her in mid-jury. That's where I have her.
Okay, this is going to be a bold statement. I either have her as second member of jury or first boot. Either one. Okay. Those are my two predictions. I can't decide. She's either going to go first or she's going to go into the jury and then get kicked out right then and there. That's what I think.
Yeah, hopefully not. Hopefully not.
No. So
that is Alyssa. Our next house guest is Aza Awesome or Awesome Aza. She is 30. She is from Baltimore. She is a director of sales operations. She's charismatic, crafty, and clumsy. Her favorite house guest duo, she went old school, Jay. Allison and June from Big Brother 4 is her favorite duo. And I like that she mentioned that duo because I don't think people nowadays would mention that duo.
June is a great player. I love June as a player. Allison's okay, but I liked June. June was a very cutthroat player in a smart way. Like everyone called her like a mother figure, but really she was a fucking backstabber, and I loved it. Loved every second of it.
So you must love that she went old school there. That's how you know she's a super fan.
Yeah.
She's most excited about competing in the OTEV competition, hopefully. She's a beast of musical chairs, so hopefully that works in her favor.
That's great. I love that.
Hardest part will be living without her phone because she'll want to contact her close ones, honestly. Her favorite moment was Keisha's birthday in Big Brother 10.
Oh
yeah. Keisha's birthday.
Very awkward. Very awkward.
Yeah, of course. Libra screaming her accolades to Jerry, Jesse instigating, Dan staying out of trouble. Yeah. So, yeah, that's her favorite moment. Her strategy is spot the power players early and annihilate or divide them one by one. Play for herself. She really drives that forward. She's playing for herself, just like Alyssa.
Well, the thing about her, she's on the winning team right now. She's on Team Joker, and she's already safe instantly.
Yeah. And she's also part of a family where she has over 300 cousins. So that's a fun fact I wanted to mention.
Okay, I'll admit, Azea, or what's her name? Aza. Okay, so the thing about Aza is she didn't leave a big impression on me. I kind of forgot about her, but I have her going far though. I do have her going far.
Okay,
I think the Joker team, they're all going to stay loyal to each other, and I think they're going to go far. And I think she's going to be part of the team.
Yeah, I have her far in the jury for sure.
I have her at Final 5.
Yeah, I have her 5th place.
Really? Wow, we're almost similar. Yeah, I have her far. I have her pretty far.
I really like her. She's one of my favorites. Based on early impressions, we'll see how her full gameplay evolves.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I really like her just based off the bio. She's a super fan. Like she mentioned Allison in June from Big Brother 4. So she's here to win, just like Alyssa. So I like her.
I think she'll do well.
Yeah. Now let's talk about our first guy, Brent Champagne.
I hate that name so much.
Oh my God. Brent Champagne was his uncle, Robert Martini.
Oh my God.
Brent is 28. He's from Rhode Island. Does he know Derek?
Maybe.
He's a flight attendant. He does not look like a flight attendant, that's for sure. He loves to work out, just based off his bio. This is what concerns me about Brent, dude. His favorite house guest duo is Tyler and Angela, a recent choice right there, and really doesn't go in depth with his answers. What are you most excited about? Meeting all my new castmates. He's a social butterfly, he says. What do you think will be the most difficult part about living in the house? I think it's very normal to assume that personal privacy. He likes to be a privacy type of person. And his favorite past moment, he doesn't say a moment here. He just says, I wouldn't say a favorite moment, but more of it watching people get what they rightfully deserve. So
no, he doesn't know the show. I don't think
he really does not know the show. Just reading off this bio,
he reminds me of a David who's never watched the show ever. Who's never fucking watched Big Brother. He sounds like he doesn't know the show and how to play the game.
He's only given one season, like season 20, to watch.
And he looks buff and big. He's an instant target. Because he's going to be a strong competitor. They're gunning for him easily. And if he doesn't know how to play strategically, he's gone. He's out of there. I don't know. I don't think he'll be the first one gone, but he ain't going far. He's going
I got him first member of the jury.
I have him
too far.
I have him before the jury, just a little bit before the jury.
Pre-jury?
Okay. Pre-jury, yeah. I think he doesn't know. He doesn't know the game. They're going to attack him because he's a physical threat, and he's not going to know what to do. He's going to panic. He's going to try to play a social game, and I don't think he has a social game. So, yeah, I think he's gone.
My prediction, he's going to get in a showmance with Alyssa.
Oh, okay. All right, hold on. We have a couple predictions here, actually. Hold on.
All right. We got some fans in here.
Thanks, Max. I appreciate that. Jay may be right with the first boot. Yeah. With Alyssa being a first boot, she might be a first boot. As pretty epic. Yeah, she's epic. Seems good with me, but I think she's not going very far. I have her at Final 5, but we'll see. We'll see. Brent is met from he's my Alyssa prediction was 8th, but I don't think she'll make it that far. Here we go. Next twist. Ryan and Jay join the game together and become the best duo of everything. Yes,
we are the twist.
That's happening.
Yes.
I already know. If we played the game, Ryan will be the comp beast, and I'll be the social player.
Okay, let's do it.
Ryan's going to win the comps and take me off the block, and I'm going to try to make friends with everybody.
Yeah, it's going to be hard.
100% agree with this. 100%. He's not an all-star.
Yes, David's not an all-star.
He's not an all-star. Everyone else was, but he was not an all-star. All right. Next player. Right.
So our next player is Brittany D'Angelo.
Okay. She's Team Joker, another Team Joker.
Brittany's 24. She's from Niagara Falls. I don't think I've seen a Big Brother player from Niagara Falls.
Yeah, on the border of Canada.
She's a kindergarten teacher. She's a karate. She knows karate. Have you seen the first episode?
And she's autistic.
Yeah, she is autistic. She did mention that. And she's a TikToker, too. And her favorite duo, she listed Derek and Cody, Tyler and Angela, Tyler and Casey, Davon and Bailey, Paul and Victor. All good duos. And she's
I got to talk about this for 1 sec. I got to say something.
Yeah.
Okay. Lindsay has never watched Big Brother. She watched the first episode with me, though. And she's never seen the show, and she likes it. And Lindsay likes Brittany the most. That's the player she likes the most.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And the reason is because she related to her because Lindsay's brother has autism. And so she wants to root for her for people with autism and everything. So that's why she has a connection with Brittany as a player.
And I think Lindsay will love Ian too, because Ian's also autistic.
Yes. If I show her earlier season, she'd probably really like Ian as a player.
Yeah, I'm sure she would love Ian too as a player. But reading Brittany, honestly, she loves the show. I mean, she's excited to do the competitions, wear the costumes for the punishments. Who do you think will be the most difficult part? What to do during downtime? There's a lot of downtime in that house. Favorite moment? She mentions her favorite moment, Dan getting Danielle to use the veto on him, getting Shane out. That's like a iconic moment.
Yes.
A lot of love for Dan and Derek from these house guests. Ian wins the final HOH. Frankie, she mentioned Frankie. The reset button with Frankie, and then he got sent home. So that was a pretty interesting moment. And your strategy for winning the game is to never forget who I am as an individual. So my concern with Brittany is that she seems very excited to play the game, but I think she'll make a mistake down the way that will affect her game at some point early on.
Okay, yeah, I'll say the thing about Brittany. I think she can go very far. I think she can even win it if she plays it right. If she plays it correctly. She could ruin it, though. But Brittany, I really liked her. But there was a lot of moments I saw in the premiere. She was like talking too much, and I'm like, okay, she's just like, she was like, it seems like she might get on people's nerves if she kind of talks too much.
Same. Yeah.
So there's a point in the game where you talk and when you just stay quiet and just observe. Observe people. But she's talking so much and blah, and then she's going on and on and on and on. I'm like, okay. I'm like, no. You just meeting these people. You got to make a good first impression on the people. So I don't think she blew it, but I think she can play a good social game, and I think she can play a good physical game because she's very physically strong.
She knows karate. She knows karate, man. So
yeah, and again, she's safe the first week because she's on Team Joker, and she's safe instantly, so she's not a first boot. And I think if Team Joker sticks together, she can go far with Team Joker. And if that, I got her in the final 5 as well.
I don't have her that far, but definitely jury.
Jury? Yeah.
Third or fourth member of the jury.
Yeah. But she can blow it. And if she does, she's early boot. She's early boot if she blows it.
Yeah, hopefully she doesn't. She proves me wrong, but that's kind of my thoughts on her. All right, let's go to our next male house guest, Christian Birkenberger.
Oh, Tyler 2.0.
Yeah. So Christian, he's 23. He lives in Connecticut, where I live next door to. General contractor assistant. He is charming, friendly, and determined. Being with friends, his answers are very short and simple. Mm-hmm. And same as Brent, I don't think this guy has seen the show.
Probably not.
And he mentioned Frankie, Zanke. This guy was only shown like a couple seasons. Making new friends for life, competing in comps. What do you think will be the most difficult part? Isolation from loved ones. His favorite moment? Jeff using the coup d'etat power to backdoor Jessica. Yeah, this guy's not a fan. He was
like, what?
Jesse.
Come
on, man. Ultimately, be myself. He wants to be himself. And his quote is, sometimes your ice pop falls on a penny. What? And Jay, one of his fun facts, he rides a unicycle. So that's Christian. And he's a team captain, so
okay.
Of the
I'll say this. I'll say one thing about him. I'll give him one compliment. Just based off the one competition they did, he did that competition better than everybody. Okay, you know the puzzle when they were doing that like 5 puzzle thing.
Exactly. Yep.
He's the only one that pulled the whole puzzle out and put it on the floor to solve it on the floor, then stick it in. I'm like, why didn't no one else think of that?
Yeah, so I think he'll be good in physical competition.
And challenges, yes.
Yeah.
But like, I remember watching that scene. I was like, why is no one else taking the puzzle out and solving it on the floor and then stick the puzzle in? Like, what?
He was smart about that. Yes.
He's the only one that thought about that. So I think he could be a physical threat and great at comps, but that gives him an automatic target on his back, though, because he's an automatic threat, and I think he's gonna be an early boot. I really think. I think he'll try to save himself for a while, but he could be an early boot for me.
Okay, yeah, I have him in the jury just because I think he'll make some good connections in that house and be a good competition beast. But yeah, I think him as an early jury member.
I have him as early first couple people.
Yeah. We haven't gotten to my pre-jury people yet, but what's next on here? That's our prediction for Christian. Next is the replacement for Christy.
Yeah.
Christy. Claire Reefus. So we had Christy. She was the ball girl. She had to step out because she had COVID. So fortunate she couldn't compete. And this girl, Claire, is her replacement. She's 25, my age, and she lives in New York City. She is an AL engineer. Why you on Big Brother?
Okay, I gotta say this before you even enter the bio of her. Her very first episode, could not stand her. Just couldn't stand her. Couldn't stand her. Didn't like her. I don't know if our show go. Can't stand her. She's one of my least favorite players. Could not stand a word she was saying. Like, oh god, shut up. Anyways, keep going.
Anyway, she's clever, driven, and spunky. She likes to read, so that's what she mentioned. Playing her Nintendo Switch, and going taking long walks in Central Park. Her favorite house guest duos, Lisa and Danielle. Someone mentioned Danielle Reyes from Big Brother 3. Another one, Allison and June. So she's a diehard fan of this show. What are you most excited about? Just being able to live out inside the house 24/7 during the summer. What do you think will be the most difficult part? Pretending to talking about stuff like protein, pretty much working out, Alpha Bros, that'll be in there. So she doesn't really fit with that. Favorite past moment. She loves really watching Vanessa Russo from BB17 play the game. She loves Vanessa. So, I mean, who doesn't? She's a great player.
She's the best female player to play the game.
What is your strategy for winning? I'll win with my intelligence, drive, and adaptability. And so she talks a lot in here. So I don't know.
My first problem. She said her favorite duo is Lisa and Danielle Reyes. But Danielle Reyes was with Jason in Big Brother 3. That was the duo. That was the strategic duo. Lisa won that season. I hated Lisa, and I hate that she won. Danielle Reyes was the brains of that whole season. Her and Jason wrecked that season. It was awesome. They fucked everybody up, and that was awesome. Mm-hmm. Jason and Danielle Reyes should have been the final two, and Danielle probably should have beat him. But, yeah, it just kind of shows like she didn't really understand the game. Like, Lisa was just kind of like a friend to Danielle Reyes, but she never did hardcore strategic gaming with her. She did with Jason, and I don't know. I don't like Claire. I don't really like Claire that much. I don't think she could be a good leader. She's like the leader of the team queens and stuff. But, and she said in the very beginning of the show, she's like, I want to be all-girl alliance and stuff. I'm like, every player who does that, it fails.
Joey.
We saw Big Brother 16.
Yes, Joey. Oh, my God.
Every player who tries to do the all-male or all-female alliance, it crumbles. In the early show, yes, the all-male alliance kind of worked. But at the same time, like, that is going to fail. Yeah. Especially if you're on a team with 2 guys, 2 girls. If they find out you're trying to go an all-female alliance, they're going to take you out. They're like, okay, get her out of here.
I have her pre-jury.
I have her pre-jury as well.
Yeah, I don't see her going far at all. All right, that's my prediction for.
I'd love to see her as a first boot. Okay, here we go.
We're talking about the two Dereks now. Starting with
this guy knows Jason and Danielle, one of the best duos. That's it, 100%.
Oh yeah, so Derek Frazier, he's 29. He's from Philly, and he's a safety officer. 3 words that describe him: he's loud, outgoing, and assertive. Favorite activities is going out, dancing at the bars, and favorite house guest duo is Derek and Cody. I mean, that's an obvious choice. What are you most excited about living in the house? Getting the opportunity to win prizes in the $500,000. Now it's $750 million. So
that's $750,000. That's a really good prize, man. Like, spices it up a little bit.
What do you think will be the most difficult part? Not being able to use his phone, same as Asa. Favorite moment when Dick and Jen got into that heated argument and she threw out all his cigarettes. Really funny moment.
That was hilarious. That was funny.
Cigarettes. Try and get to know everyone on a personal level, so they never put me on the block. So he's going to use his social game to his advantage. And fun facts: his dad is Smoking Joe Frazier.
Joe Frazier. Okay, I gotta say about Derek F. I actually love Derek F. I loved his.
I love him too.
I love him. He's great. I think he's going to be the best social player. Best social player there. If they find out who his dad is, he is screwed. He is so screwed because they will take him out of the game because he has a famous father, and they'll think he doesn't deserve the prize money and stuff.
The money, yeah.
They will not. They'll take him out. He needs to keep his mouth shut about that, and hopefully, no one's a diehard sports fan there. Every time I watch the game of like Survivor and stuff, and you're a celebrity, you don't make it far.
Yeah. So this guy, Derek, I agree with you. Derek has a really good social game, but his physical game, I am concerned about because he is overweight like me. But I just don't know about that. When's the time going to come when he's going to have to fight for himself in that house? But I do have him going jury. I definitely have him going jury, definitely not pre-jury. Once again, he's part of that winning alliance. He has a great social game, but I think people will like him enough to keep him to jury. But
I got him. If he can play a great social game, I think he can make it to like final 3. I really think
agree. If they find out his dad is Smoking Joe, then
he's gone. He's pre-jury. He's gone. He if they find out he has a famous father, they're like, nope, get him out of here. Get him out. Like
exactly. Yeah.
But if he can play a good social game and tell the players what they only need to know, I think he can make it to like final 3. I think he can go very far.
So. I agree. All right, now let's talk about the other Derek Zhao.
Derek Zhao, yeah, okay.
Derek Zhao. He's 24. He lives in New York City. He's a startup founder. He describes what his job is. He's funny, logical, and thoughtful. Favorite activities, he's really into chess and surfing, so he loves to run a lot. He'll be doing that in the house. His favorite house guest duo went Dr. Will, Mike Boogie. Classic choice right there.
Chilltown! Yeah.
What are you most excited about living in the house? Meeting interesting people from across the country. He loves meeting new people and getting everyone laughing. Not being able to see his friends and family will be the most difficult part. Totally relatable. His favorite past moment, Dan's funeral speech. I mean, come on.
Yes. That's the best right there. Ryan? Ryan. Oh, man. All right. Can I hear you? Oh, buddy, you're lagging, man. No. Hey, buddy.
Are we back?
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
How long was I out for?
Only like 10 seconds, 20 seconds.
Okay. So I really like Derek Zhao. Just reading his bio, he seems really likable.
I think Okay. I think he can go far. I haven't seen enough of him. He didn't talk as much. I'm
gonna be honest. I have him last spot of pre-jury.
I'll agree. I think he'll be pre-jury as well. I think he can try to go far, but yeah, I don't think he'll make it to jury.
Yeah, I hope he surprises me, honestly. Hopefully he'll have that final two with Derek, the other one. Yeah. Yeah, I have to see more from Derek, but I really like him, though.
He seems cool. I just haven't seen a lot of him yet, so we'll learn more. We'll learn more.
Exactly. So our next is the HOH himself, Frenchie. Frenchie. He's 34, and he's from Tennessee. He's a farmer, of course. He is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Mary Poppins.
Compassionate and exuberant. And he loves doing yes days with his kids. He's a father. His favorite house guest duo is Brittany Haynes and Rachel's hair extensions. His dream was living out of the dream of being here. I learned life. So he is a big Big Brother fan. Mm-hmm. He lost his son. His son did die, unfortunately. So that's sad for Frenchie. Favorite moment, Dan's funeral. I mean, of course, building relationships with everyone, not just your alliance. You always go through rocky times. A picture of my son who passed away because it motivates me like no other. So yeah, that's Frenchie. He's the current HOH right now. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So what's your thoughts on Frenchie, man?
Okay, Frenchie. Frenchie, I think he's playing, just based off the first episode, he is playing really strong.
Yeah.
Is he playing too strong? I don't know. I have no idea. Because I don't know how the players are going to take it. Like, if he's playing too strong, he's gone like second or third.
Yeah.
But as we've seen every season so far, in the new school seasons, every first HOH is going to the finals. Mm-hmm. Cody won first HOH, won the game. Mickey won like the head of camp that season. He won the game. Tyler won the first HOH. He got second place. So every HOH in the past like three seasons had gone to the finals and even won the game. So
you know what I'm seeing here? Hopefully we don't get this, but I'm getting a lot of Brian vibes from Big Brother 10. He was the first boot in Big Brother 10. Yeah. I hope he doesn't go the Brian route where he plays incredibly way too strong and then they get him out next week or something. So again, okay. I like Frenchie. Yeah. I think he is a huge fan of the game. I've warmed up to him watching his interviews. But yes, he's playing way too hard as of right now. He needs to cut back and just
I want to see how he does his HOH. If he can do his HOH clever and build a lot of alliances, so for the next week he's got a lot of safety. Yeah. He's got the game in his bag because he's got a lot of alliances and stuff. He needs to be friends with some of those team captains and build alliances and friendships. And when you're the HOH the first week, it's very important. Everyone wants to be your friend. So yeah. if he does well, I think he's going to the final two. I think he's got it, and I think he could even win the game. But if not, he's a second boot.
Yeah.
So that's my prediction for Frenchie.
Yeah, hopefully he does go far because I do like him.
Yeah.
All right, next we have Hannah Chada. Mm-hmm. Hannah, she's the youngest house guest. She's 21. She's from Chicago, and she's a grad student. 3 words that describe her: she's calculated, composed, and versatile. Favorite activities is binging Real Housewives and dancing. Who are her favorite house guest duos? She mentions Davon and Bailey. That's her favorite. And she also loves Paul and Victor, of course. What are you most excited about living in the house? She can't wait to play the game, eat, sleep, and breathe Big Brother. What do you think will be the most difficult part? With the pandemic, her family, for sure. Family. Her past moment. She loves good blindsides. Of course, she mentions again Dan using Danielle DeVito. Vanessa blindside in Austin. I love that moment. Mm-hmm. And Davon winning America's favorite house guest. That was important for her. Mm-hmm. Strategy for winning is with cultivating personal relationships, not winning a lot of competitions, all that. Never Give Up. And yeah, so this is Hannah.
Okay, Hannah. She seems nice. She seems like a nice player. She could be a good social player. Again, though, she's another Bailey and Devon, and we see how they played all the seasons they've played. They're always either early boots or first member of jury, kind of stuff like that. She comes off too calculated, and you could just tell by her personality, and people don't want to go very far with that. So she looks more of a strategic player than a social player, and I think people are going to want her out really quickly. So I think she's going to be an early boot or like a first jury member.
Yeah, I have her in the first 2 jury member spots. I have her in the jury. I just don't know about Hannah yet. I haven't seen much yet on her.
I haven't seen much, and for what I've seen so far, I don't see her going super far, but again, I could be wrong.
Again, I won't be surprised, too, if she is a pre-juror. So
yeah.
All right, now let's talk about Kyland.
Yeah, the movie guy.
Yeah, Kyland Yun, the movie lover, 29 years old, from California, Venice Beach. He's accountant, executive, huge loves for movies, going to the movie theater. I already love that he just mentioned movies, like you're my favorite. Yeah. Favorite house guest duo is the Hitman Alliance, Derek and Cody. Also loves Tyler and Angela. What are you most excited about? Winning. He wants to win from that photo. What do you think will be the most difficult part? Not knowing anything, what's happening with family. Family's the most important thing. Sure, this is a cliche answer, but Dan's funeral, of course, yeah, it's a cliche answer, but it's the best. Strategy is to combine the subtle influence of Derek with Cody and Dan. So he mentions he's going to use the gameplays of Dan, Derek, and Cody all into one, mixed with Casey's competition beastness. So Kyland, I love Kyland. Kyland's like top 2 for me. Favorite, I was guess, just based off impressions alone.
Yeah.
But I'm worried. Hopefully he does not play too hard like Frenchie is.
Because if they're all super fans, they all know Dan, they all know Derek. If you start playing like them, they're gonna want you out of there.
Yeah.
But Kyland does seem like a good social player, so I think he can do it in a very good, subtle way, be very stealth about it, and I think he's the kind of guy that will backstab his team to go with the majority team. I think he has the balls to do it, and fucking do it, man. If that can win you the game, fuck your team.
Automatically saying he loves movies, and he seems like he loves to talk. Jay, I'm going all in. He's my runner-up.
He's your runner-up? I have Kylan going to Final 5 and possibly winning the game, but we'll have to see.
Yeah. I predict runner-up. I'm probably
yeah. I think it would be so fucking hilarious if him and Frenchie were the final 2. Like this movie guy and this like farmer dude. That's the fucking weirdest and funniest final 2 ever, but who knows?
Yes, so that is Kyland. I'm excited to see Kyland this season. All right, now let's talk about Sarah Stiegel. Sarah, she's 27. She currently lives in Fort Myers, Florida. She's a forensic scientist. She is sweet, quirky, and self-driven. She loves anime, Jay. She loves anime.
Yeah, I saw it with the cosplays, yeah.
Sewing and singing. Favorite house guest duo are Frank and Bridget, and Brittany and Ian. Interesting. Mm-hmm. What are you most excited about? I'm really looking forward to interacting with the cameras and venturing in the diary room. I've heard the house is really cold and has an ant problem. She mentions the ant problem in the house. Everything Zach Rance did on BB16 is her favorite moment. I mean, Zach is freaking hilarious.
He's one of the funniest people to play the game. Him and Johnny Mac.
Strategy to win? She plans to float. So I already
floaters get a life fit.
Look, be careful if Rachel was on there. Life is chaotic and mostly out of your control, so just do your best. Mm-hmm. So I have an opinion on Sarah. She's gonna be the Victoria of this season.
She's going far. I predicted it too. I am saying it. She's going far because people are gonna forget she exists.
Yeah. So Jay, I have her 3rd place.
I have her.
She's my Victoria pick.
I have her like 6th. or something. Maybe fifth. Maybe fifth. She's going. I know she's going far because people are gonna forget she is even there. No one's gonna put her up on the block.
She's
gonna go. Yeah.
She already mentioned she's gonna be the ultimate floater.
Oh yeah, if she goes to final two, whoever's with her, they're winning.
It's like the easiest win ever.
She's the best person to take to the end. She'll do nothing.
Yes. Okay, so let's talk about the oldest house guest in Tiffany Mitchell. She does not look old at all.
No.
She's from Detroit, and she's a phlebotomist. And she's kind, funny, and outgoing. Favorite activities are entertaining my friends and family no matter what we're doing, working out, reading, and boating. Favorite house guest duos, the Hitmen. I mean, another one person saying the Hitmen. She's most excited to sleep in the HOH room, and I actually might want to try the slop. I think the most difficult part will be being away from her son, so she's a mother. I respect that. Never been apart for more than a week. Favorite past BB moment, Dan Gieselin using his BB funeral. Again, Dan's funeral. Strategy for winning is to learn as much as she can about and keep her mouth shut. So she mentions that. So yeah, let's talk Tiffany.
Okay, Tiffany is history is not kind to people like Tiffany because she's like the older mother figure. They don't do well. If you look at Big Brother 8, you look at Big Brother 12, and you look at a couple other seasons with like motherly figures, they do not go far. And so history is not kind to like mother figures in Big Brother. So Tiffany seems like a very sweet lady, and I love to see her go far, but I see her as an early boot.
I have her pre-jury as well. Like first 3 boots, any one of them, she could go.
Because I think they'll see her as a threat because they're like, if she goes far, she'll win because they're like, oh, this 40-year-old mother made it this far. She has a story, and people don't want to go to the end with someone with a story.
People are heartless, man.
Well, people are heartless. They want that money, man. They want that bank.
So that's Tiffany. I don't have much hope for her in this game. All right. Travis Long. Let's talk Travis.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about him. Another guy I forgot. I forgot he existed.
Oh, my God. He's 22. He lives in Hawaii. And he's a tech sales consultant. Like he's on the beach surfing, and then he's talking with business people and another. It was weird how he was describing it, but he's rambunctious, curious, and strong-willed. He loves to spearfish, cliff jumping, swimming. He's a swimmer for sure. Favorite duo, Brett and Winston. I can tell by your photo, buddy. Oh my God. Pulling, what are you most excited about? He's going to pull little pranks and swapping the blame on other people. He's going to be the Brent of this season, that's for sure. What do you think will be the most difficult part? The inability to communicate with those loved ones. Favorite moment, Brett making a last-ditch effort. And this guy only saw BB20.
He's a first boot for me. First boot.
I'm just saying, pre-jury, first boot.
First boot. I think he's gone first. The reason is he's on a target. He's strong. He looks like a comp beast. And I don't know. And nobody wanted him on their team. So no one wanted him on their team. Wasn't he the last pick? Was he like the last pick?
I think he was,
nobody wanted him on their team. Nobody liked him.
Travis, I'm not a fan.
First boot. He's gone.
Yeah.
Nobody likes him.
Yeah.
I don't like him.
All right, let's go to our last 2, Jay. We got Whitney Williams.
Okay.
Whitney, she is 30 years old. She's from Portland, Oregon. She's a makeup artist. 3 words, she's resilient, quirky, and outgoing. And the thing I love about her, she's a single mom traveling with sons. So she's here for the right reasons, trying to compete for her family. And favorite house guest duos, Jeff and Jordan. Love you mentioned Jeff and Jordan finally. Jess and Cody. So she loves the showmances, of course. What are you most excited to finally compete in some the BB comps? Being away from her kids, of course. Favorite watching Derek play the game. I mean, he just was brilliant. Dan's funeral, of course. Each season and cast is so different. It makes it hard to Winning the game for her kids is her top priority. Life's motto, what would you take into the house? Named after Whitney Houston, I figured. So, all right, Whitney.
I like her. She's fine.
Yeah,
she's fine. I don't see her going super far. I like her personality. She seems very sweet. She seems like she would be a great person to get along with. I think she could play a good social and strategic game.
And she's the other captain too.
Yeah, and she is a captain. I saw her in the comps. I think she could do very good in the competitions too. If she could control the game, I think she can go very far. But I don't think that's going to happen, though. I see her.
Yeah.
I see her as either like early jury or maybe pre-jury, maybe early jury. Yeah.
It's not nice to the moms, like you mentioned. So I have a pre-jury too.
She's either late pre-jury, like right before the jury, or she'll be like the first member of jury, like very like
fourth or third.
Yeah, like right around that, I see her, and it sucks because I think she's very sweet, but I don't see her going too far.
Wrapping it up, the best of the best. We got Xavier Prather. Xavier's 27. He is from Milwaukee. He said in the game to the other house guest he's a bartender, but no, he's a lawyer, baby. Saul Goodman. I'm just kidding. He's an attorney at hand. 3 words that describe him. He's personable, confident, and fun-loving. Favorite activities, playing basketball, spending time with family, exercising, being lawyer stuff. Who are your favorite house guest duos? Definitely Chilltown, rest in peace. All-time favorite duo, and also the Hitman. Favorite, most excited in Big Brother house. First and foremost, just getting the opportunity to play in this game and meeting Zingbot, hopefully he mentions. What do you think will be the most difficult part? Not being able to talk to family, of course. What is your favorite past moment? Brittany Haynes' goodbye message to Boogie after his eviction on BB14. Daniel Reyes' impressions of her BB3 house guest, both equally hilarious. She mentions Daniel Reyes as one of his favorite players. From a competition standpoint, only when I have to socially, make genuine connections with people, adapt to the twists of the game, and enjoy playing the Big Brother game. Make your own luck is his quote. So, yeah, let's talk Xavier.
Xavier seems like a cool dude. I do think he looks pretty awesome, and I think he could be a strong competitor, and I think he can play the game extremely well. However, I hope he doesn't what's that guy from BB16, the tall dude that everyone started to hate? What?
Derek. No, what Devin.
I hope he doesn't do a Devin. That he started off, because I remember the first episode of BB16, I'm like, oh, Devin seems like a nice, smart guy. He's tall, he's good looking.
Alpha male dog.
Alpha male guy, but then it went to his fucking head and he tried
to be the Rock.
Yeah. So I'm hoping Xavier doesn't do like a Devin. Like, because he's this good looking, built dude, and I hope it doesn't go to his head and he tries to like be power hungry and it turns the house against him. Hopefully he doesn't do that.
This is my winner prediction, Jay.
Really interesting.
I love this guy. Just watching his interviews, he is not going to be afraid to play cutthroat. I mean, if there's opportunities, he was asked, he's going to go Dan Gieslin. He won't be afraid. He said in one situation, if he were to come across, pick like how you win the final HOH, if you had to pick your ride or die or someone you can easily beat, buy ride or die. I'm trying to win this game. He's not going to be afraid to make those tough, risky choices to get himself to win. I like this guy, but I agree. I hope he does not play the Devin game or else he'll be an early boot. But I think this guy knows the game inside and out. He'll know he won't get that to his head.
What worried me was when he said, when he came on the show, that he was like, oh, think about like, oh, like a showman. So like, oh, like a hot chick or something. And I'm like, I hope he doesn't get into the showmances, and I hope he doesn't like see a pretty girl and be like, ooh, maybe I'll focus on that. Showmances are never a good idea.
I like cutthroat game players that aren't afraid to make risks, and I think Xavier can be that, man. Maybe he could do it under the shadow. They have no idea it's him. I like this guy. I like him.
I think if I think he can go far. I have him in jury, but I don't have him winning. I have him mid jury. I have him like maybe winning a lot of comps, and they're all like, "Let's get him the fuck out of here" or something. My final three is Frenchie, Kylan, and Derek F. is my final three.
My final three are Xavier, Kylan, and Sarah. Kind of like a BB16 final three.
Okay. Who do you have Xavier winning?
I do, yes.
I have Kylan winning.
Oh, yeah, that's a good choice, too.
I have him and Frenchie, the odd duck final two, the farmer and the movie guy. I love it. I want to see. That's what I want to see, that final two, man. Some farmer with overalls and the freaking movie nerd. I want to see that shit.
All righty, yeah.
I want to see that shit. All right, man. So that's our predictions and first impressions. Yeah. I'm gonna laugh if we got everything wrong.
Yeah, we're probably gonna be so wrong.
All our picks for the final three, like the first three boots.
Watch Whitney, Travis, and I don't know, Brittany be in the final three.
Sarah Beth's gonna win the whole game. She's gonna win the whole thing. I'm like, what?
Time for a floater to win the game. What?
Well, yeah. Well, do you remember Baby 16 and what's his name? Caleb, he said, if Victoria goes to final two, I'm voting for her. I'm like, what?
What the fuck?
Because he hated Cody and Derek so much. And Zach is the only one that said, he's like, but she sucks.
She sucks.
He's like, she was terrible. Like, it was awful. But, yeah, well, let's see. We might have a great winner this season, and a true amazing Big Brother player. Yeah. Or we might have a disaster winner. I hope not. Oh, my God.
I hope not. I hope we have an actual good winner like a Cody last year.
Yeah, like BB20. Like, I thought Tyler had that lock for the win, but then he lost. I'm like, no.
Damn it. Hopefully we don't have a lot of the bitter jury members. Yeah.
That was a bitter jury season. Oh, my God. Like,
yeah.
Or BB19, Josh beating Paul. Like,
oh my God. Oh my God!
There's so many. I can rant about the shitty winners, but I'm not going to.
That's another video for another time.
Yeah, that's another video for another time. So, let's see what people are saying. I just want to see a couple chats. Like, Sarah was my first boot prediction. No, she's a floater. She'll float under the radar. There's no way they're going to take her out first. Tiffany was my 15th place prediction. Top 5 probably. Travis is getting carried to the end. Second. Really?
Interesting. Really? That's an interesting theory.
Interesting. Xavier might win. I know a lot of people love him. Yep. Rest in peace, Chill Down.
Yeah.
Hey, Ryan.
Hi.
Final three: Derek X, Derek F, and Xavier.
Yeah, both the Dereks in the final three.
Imagine both Dereks in the finals.
Oh, Julie in the final two Dereks are there. Xavier's vote goes to Derek X. That's 2 votes for Derek X. Derek F.
They all just vote, and the winner is Derek.
Which one? Which one?
Yes, hopefully there's none of that this season.
Hopefully not.
Okay, let's wrap it up.
Okay.
Shout out your channel, Ryan. You know the work.
What's up, guys? Ryan O'Toole. Thank you, Jay, for having me once again. I'm excited to watch Big Brother tomorrow. More of it for the seasons to come. And hopefully, Xavier's not out first. Well, thank you.
Big Brother.
Yeah!
Not the announcer guy. Big Brother.
Big Brother. Say like Hulk Hogan. Big Brother. Fuck.
But yes.
Okay.
Everyone, please like, subscribe. Go check Ryan out. He's a pretty cool dude. Watch Big Brother. Yeah. And what are they going to do, Ryan?
Good night and join the dark side.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. I loved it.